What's up YouTube? Welcome to another episode of Preparedness ZA, where we discuss everything prepper related, especially around the conditions in South Africa. So this episode I'd like to discuss a vehicle preparedness kit, what that means, what I carry in my car every day. So it is the holiday season. Some of us have already left to go on holiday, some of us still need to leave. And maybe this episode will give you some good advice and tips on some items to keep in your car so that you're prepared for any situation. If you like this episode, please make sure to smash that like button, and if you haven't yet subscribed, please make sure that you do. We'd really appreciate that. And put on the bell notification so you get notified on every new episode that is out. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay guys, so I'm outside here. I apologize if it's a bit windy, but I'm going to go through some of my gear that I keep in my vehicle as part of my car or vehicle preparedness kit. So as you can see, I have two large ammunition crates. This is what I use. So in there I have my, you could call it level 1 and level 2 type of stuff or gear that I keep in there. One of the crates, the bottom one, I keep it for my more heavy duty tools, and the top one I have some a mixture of extra hat or a jacket and some more survival gear, if you want to call it that. So yeah, let's jump into it. Let me show you what I keep and why, and then let's not keep you any longer. Okay guys, so I'm going to start off with these two bags. I don't want to go into too much detail, but these are really nice bags that I had made from a guy called Vili. He's at a place called Centurion Tactical. He made these two custom pouches for me. I keep them under my seat in my Dodge Journey. This one, as you can see with the patch, is for medical, so this is like an IFAC, and then this one is like an EDC pouch. So just quickly, if I open up this guy, oops. So you can see medical kit, water purification. I've got some plaster tape, surgical gloves, some burn shield, some iodine drops. In here I've got some more plasters and some like a boo-boo kit. So yeah, really basic, self-explanatory. I keep this little light that you just twist and it comes on. I keep on this little sling in here. So if I'm in a place where it's dark, I can easily just open it up and switch it on, and I can see whatever I need if I don't have my torch or headlamp with me. So yeah, first pouch. This is medical kit or boo-boo kit that I keep with me. So yeah, over here, this is little EDC pouch as well. Open this guy. So in here, just some basics that I keep. Another one of these lights that you just twist, and I can switch that on. In here I've got some headache tablets, painkillers, anti-inflammatories, ibuprofen, a pen. In here I have some tape, some Gorilla tape on a card. I've got some insulation tape. I've got some fire starters and a little fire kit in there, some basics. Memory stick. This little flash drive, I keep some personal documents on there. ID, passport, medical information, that type of thing. A little wingman, Leatherman. This is a Kershaw shuffle folder. A lens, a flashlight with some extra batteries. Little knife sharpener, also with a flint and survival whistle. A lighter. In the zip over here, I have another little, like a boo-boo kit. So you can see I've got some plasters. I've got some hydration packs with electrolytes, some wet wipes that I got from John Dory's, and every time we go out to a restaurant, so I keep that in. So there's another little boo-boo kit and so on in there. So I keep this with my little IFAC. I keep under my car seat, and if I need something, or this is always something that you change ongoing, I keep this with me in my car under the seat where I can get it easily. Right, so next I want to show you, this is like a reserve fuel can that says for petrol or diesel, whichever. So I keep that with me. That is important. If you run out of fuel, that you can just take that along with you with a little backpack, go get some fuel, and yeah, come back. It has this extra nozzle on you screw on, so you can easily pour that back on or into your car. So that's what I keep that in case I get stuck somewhere. 5-liter water bottle, very important. Always keep that with me. Obvious reasons, if you need water, you need to hydrate. That's why I have that electrolyte packets with me. So that's quite important. And yeah, I mean, if your car's overheating or whatever, it just makes sense to keep that on you, you know. Right, that very important. A little 1 kilo fire hydrant or fire extinguisher, whatever you want to call it. Not a hydrant, sorry. Fire extinguisher. Keep that with you just for in case. I've never needed to use it ever, so that's good news. But make sure that you've got it. Yeah, man. So that's these items. I'm gonna take them off here, and then I'm gonna open one of the crates, and let's go through those items now. Okay, guys. So I've opened up this first crate. As you can see on the lid, I've got another one of these lights hooked onto that handle, so if I'm not close to a flashlight or something happens and I need to check or be able to see inside one of these crates, I can. So I love them. They work. They last a long time. Yeah, so let's get into this. So first thing, obvious, a nice hat. If you're working in the sun and you're stuck, whatever, that's self-explanatory. On top, I like to keep my flashlights. Here's a headlight, very important. This is an Energizer headlamp. I think this is 200 lumens or 240 lumens, something like that. But this is a really nice headlight. It's got multifunction. Go check it out. Why I like to keep this headlamp is it also takes 3 AAA batteries, and I keep spare of them wherever I can. So yeah, it just makes it easier. So a good headlamp. So, you know, if I need to use my hands and I need to see as well, yeah, that's what I keep in there. Right, this is an El Cheapo, but it works well. This is an Okavango fixed blade knife that I picked up for cheap. I keep it in here. It works really well. It's a nice little knife. Also has a fire starter that comes with it. Which is a nice addition. So I keep this little fixed blade. It's not something that I feel sorry for, and if I need it, I've got it. So I've got a nice good fixed blade. Then a reflective vest, very important. So if you're stuck on the road, you're working in your car, you've got your hazards, you're walking around, people can see you, so very important that you have that. A little notebook and pen if I need to write a little note. I've got it in here so that it's watertight as well. Those, you do get the Write in the Rain notebooks. We love them, but they're also very expensive. So this works, it's in here, I've never had issues. Notebook and a pen, just in case. Here's a little sanitary kit with a little Coughlin's bag that I picked up in a set. So in here I've got some tissues, I've got some Dettol disinfectant, I've got some underarm, some Zambuck for my lips. Picked up this insect repellent from a hotel that I stayed at, some earbuds, sewing kit, another little sewing kit that I picked up from a hotel that I keep in here. So just a little sanitary kit, you know, waterless soap, that type of thing, keep in here if you need it. Another good flashlight. This is a 1000 lumen flashlight from Magneto. Works really well. Has a diffuser, has different modes as you set it. works really well. I love this flashlight. The only thing that I don't like about this flashlight is obviously it uses a rechargeable battery. I'm not a fan of rechargeable batteries because if something had to happen in an SHTF situation, eventually you're going to run out of electricity or ways to charge these batteries. So that's the only thing, but it's not a deal breaker. I keep this flashlight. It's a good flashlight. Yeah, so with my headlamp I have that extra flashlight. Right, next I've got this very, very nice poncho. It is a big poncho, so if I have like a backpack or something, I can wear this and it will cover my backpack as well. It works really well. I actually won this poncho probably about 15 years ago, and it is still in great condition. It is really tough, good quality poncho. So I keep this in here if I'm stuck in the rain. Yeah, good item to have. Little emergency stove. If I have to, I'd rather have it in here and you know, not need it than need it and not have it. So it's a great little stove. You can see here, comes with little tablets. I've got some DIY tablets that I made as well. I'll show you guys in another video how I made them and how long they last. But this is nice, so I keep that in there. Some extra glow sticks, nice to have. In here I've got a travel mug that I got from a garage when I bought some coffee. In this travel mug I've got some electrolyte packets. I've got some BioPlus for obvious reasons, and I've got some energy bars, and then I've got some coffee and tea sachets in here as well that I keep in here. It doesn't take up any space, so I keep this in here. So if I'm stuck somewhere, I've got my 5-litre water. If I had to or really wanted to, I could make myself a cup of coffee. So yeah, I've thrown in here some Coughlin's wind and stormproof matches. I just threw that in there. I've got this is a 10-litre foldable water carrier, so if I do happen to run out of water or something, I can run to a river, or I can go to a garage, fill it up, bring it back. So I keep this with me. It doesn't take up much space. This is important. Some really, really good leather working gloves. You don't want to get hurt, you know, working on your car, pulling a cable, getting something, fixing your tire, whatever, and not have some proper gloves and hurt yourself. So I keep this in here. This is a small little hatchet as well, also an El Cheapo, but it works. If I need it, it's never been used, but if I need it, this will definitely get the job done. It's nice and small. So I've got that in there. Perfect timing. That noise that you're hearing now, this is electricity that's just gone out. So that's how I know. We've got a big ESCOM building behind us, and when the electricity goes off, ESCOM building behind us, and when the electricity goes off, of course they've got a massive generator, so that's what you're hearing. So I'm sorry about the noise, but yeah, we know. Some disinfectant wipes, nice little compact wet wipes packet in here. Here's another little fold blade that I picked up from one of my suppliers. Rope, very important, some heavy duty rope I keep in here. There's some more rope that I've put over a tarp, so important if I need to fasten something or get something going or whatever. I'm sure you'll be able to tow someone with this if it's a small vehicle. So some rope, my tarp. This is I think a 3.5 by 3.5 meter tarp. I've got this, so if I need to lay on the ground or there's mud, it's been raining, this will protect me, so I can lay under the car and sort whatever out that I need to sort out. Some bungee cords. Got some bungee cords. This is a nice little Garden Master fold-up handsaw that I got. I've got another one that I've used in the garden, obviously, and they work great. They're nice and sturdy. They're not too expensive, and I keep this with me just in case. You can see it has a safety, so if anything has to happen, so it locks in there, but let's say it comes loose, it's got another safety over there, which is really nice. So yeah, nice little folder. And then some heavy duty trash bags. These guys are super thick. I've got a couple of them, I think about 5 or 6 of them, yeah, with some elastic bands and some other little Ziploc type bags. So again, I mean, you can use this to carry water. We all know, carry water, or as a ground sheet, or as a poncho if you don't have a poncho, or an extra poncho, or whatever the case may be. If you change some parts, oily parts, whatever, you don't want to have them in your car, you've got these trash bags. They're heavy duty. They are expensive, not that expensive, but they are expensive compared to normal trash bags. But they work really well. So yeah, make sure you keep a couple of them in your kit. All right, so that's everything in there. The next crate I'm going to go through has some tools, and I'm going to go through what I keep in there. Let's do that now. Okay guys, so let's get into the second crate that has more of heavy duty and tools and that type of thing in here. So first off, a good quality pair of jumper cables. These are really good quality. They're nice and strong, thick cable. I've used these quite a few times over the years, and they really work well. So make sure you have a good quality pair of jumper cables. Cable ties, I've got a few packets of different sizes, from small and larger cable ties. I keep them with me. These are somehow, I always end up using cable ties, so this is really good stuff to keep in your crate, to fasten cables, or if you lose a spring clip to a hose or something like that, you can use cable ties, and it works really well, and they're really strong. So make sure you have a couple of bags of cable ties. Pratley steel putty, and Pratley Wonderfix car. So this is really good stuff where it's nice and flexible. You can fix some hoses or some plastic. Pratley steel, same type of thing. If you've somehow got a crack somewhere, it's not a proper fix, but you might just be able to get yourself to the point of getting somewhere safe. So yeah, I keep Pratley steel and Pratley Wonderfix car in there. Gorilla tape, this stuff is amazing. I use this all the time. You can see I'm actually due to get another roll. I use Gorilla tape. I mean, I've got a fiberglass pool, and I cracked my pool once, and it was leaking water, and I didn't know what to do. So first thing I thought was just go grab some Gorilla tape, and I took a piece of Gorilla tape about this long, 20 centimeters, 30 centimeters, took a piece, cut it off, and underwater I went and I just stuck the Gorilla tape over the crack, and it sealed it up. The piece of Gorilla tape actually sealed that crack for months, until I actually found someone to help me and fix it up the right way. But underwater, this Gorilla tape just kept everything nice and tight, and my pool from leaking any further. So 100% guaranteed. Even a hose fix or whatever somewhere. I actually used some Gorilla tape a couple of months ago. I've got an old Jetta that I bought. It's a nice good car to drive around with, and it's light on fuel. And what happened was, I think I went down a driveway, and some of the covers underneath the cars, like the mud covers or flaps or whatever, came loose, and I didn't have any screws on me. So I took a piece of Gorilla tape, just put it back up, taped it onto the bumper, and it just stayed there until I got home and fixed it up proper with some screws. So this stuff's amazing. Some Q20 or Q10. This is Q10, but Q10 or Q20 or Q30 or whatever, stuff's great. If you need to loosen something up, or you have a door squeak, something simple, might not necessarily be for a breakdown, a car breakdown, but just the other day I used some of this to fix my Dodge's door. I don't know why, but maybe because of the rain or something, it just started making this terrible noise every time you try and open and close it. So I just sprayed some of this into the hinges, and was 100% again. So yeah, good stuff. I keep that with me. A bit of a controversial item, tire fix. You know, a lot of people say not to use this in your tires. It makes stuff worse for the guys trying to fix a tire or a flat. But you know, if you're in an emergency situation where you need to get off of the road and get somewhere safe. I mean, if you somewhere by a dangerous area, or if you're a woman alone, or if you've got kids in the car, use it. You've got it, use it. Get your car or your tire to the point where you can drive to a garage and get it fixed. So this is why I keep this in there. With that tire fix, I also keep a tubeless tire repair kit. So you can use the tire fix up to the point where you get somewhere safe, and then you can use this as long as you haven't damaged your sidewall. This kit is great. Fix up if you've got a nail. I've actually got a nail in my tire as we speak now, and I need to go fix it. So this is a new kit. I haven't opened this yet. I've got another one that's opened, so I'll use that. But this is great. Know how to use it as well. There's plenty of videos showing how to use this tubeless tire repair kits. Know how to use it. It's very simple and easy. And make sure you have a kit like this in your car. Some rags, or lapis, whatever. Just some rags that I stole out of the kitchen that I keep in here. If you need to check your oil or whatever, have some rags on you. A nice heavy duty towing rope. This is a 9-meter towing rope, 2.2 ton capacity, 4.5 ton braking strength. So this is really heavy duty, good quality towing rope. Make sure you've got a good quality towing rope with you. So this is what I keep. And then I've got some tools. So I've got this wrench. I've got some spanners. Got some Allen keys, and I've got some pliers, more spanners and screwdrivers, small little side cutter that I keep in here. Super glue, very important. Always keep some super glue. This stuff is potent. Really good super glue. It's called Glue Devil. I found it at a hardware store, $55. It's not much. So I keep this with me. Here's a spare pen that I keep in here. And then this, I haven't used this. I found this the other day, which is really nice, like a pry bar from Grip. It's nice and small. This is perfect. Really nice to use. You can smash a window open, take out a nail out of your tire, use it as a pry bar, obviously. So this is a really nice piece of kit that I found. And it wasn't that expensive. I think it was like $150 or something. So that's what I keep in there. Yeah, guys. I mean, this is not the be all and the end all. I constantly take out stuff from this kit and add new stuff. And if I see something that someone else has that I think is a really good idea, I add it or I remove it or so on. So some stuff that's not in here that I'd like to get and add to my kit. It's like a little 12-volt compressor. They are a little bit expensive, but I'm in the market to get one of them and keep it with me. So if I do repair my tire with this repair kit or whatever, I've got a nice, easy, quick way to inflate my tire within a few minutes. So that's what I need to get. And then, I know I've got jumper cables, but something that I'd also like to get and add to my kit is those jumper power banks. Really nice. I see guys use them all the time. They're also quite pricey, but that is something else that I'd like to add to my kit. But that's about it, guys. I mean, we're in the middle of the holiday season, so I thought it was a perfect opportunity to go through what I keep and what I'd like to keep. There might be, like I say, some stuff that's not here, and you're welcome to add them in the comment section and discuss. Again, I'd rather have all of this gear with me and not need it than need something and not have it on me. So yeah, really good idea. Make sure you have some type of car preparedness kit in your car. And again, I say this all the time, it's not always about ultimate survival. I mean, when you have a car breakdown where you're going to be stuck for 2 hours, you're not going to take your bag and go walk into the veld or into the woods or whatever. You're gonna try, and you need to make sure that you've got the training and capability to get yourself up and running as quickly as possible, or at least to get yourself up and running to get to a mechanic or a garage or someone that can help you. And that's the point of being prepared. You know, it's not all about the apocalypse or survival or whatever. Being prepared means being prepared for everything and any situation. So yeah, guys, if you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and thank you for watching. I'll see you guys on the next episode.